Hi everyone, welcome back to the Magic Garden. Today, me and my furry buddies, Aurora and Babs, we are going to be talking about seeds. Now, I know in my last video I had mentioned that we were going to talk about this and this and this and this. Well, Chatty Cathy over here needed to write a few notes. Okay, needed to write a few notes to make this particular episode go a little bit faster. I realized in writing those notes that we're never going to hit on all of those subjects in one episode. Seeds actually needs to be broken down into a few different episodes so that we are able to cover everything. So I think today's episode, we're gonna, Aurora, I love this dog. We are going to be talking about heirloom seeds versus hybrid seeds and organic seeds. So I think like I said, we're just going to break it down a little bit better so that we can get a better understanding of it. Before I get mauled by my big fur ball here, let's get into this video. So in today's episode, I'd like to talk about the difference between an heirloom garden seed, a hybrid garden seed, and what organic garden seeds are. I did not realize that organic really wasn't a type of seed. What I found out was that organic really is how the seed was cultivated. It means that there's no chemicals in the soil. It means they don't use any HMOs. They don't use any of those, flyby chemicals that they spray over crops. Basically, there's just no chemicals that are used in the cultivation of that. So it really doesn't have anything to do with the type of seed there is. There is, regular on-the-market seeds. There are things called heirloom seeds, which we'll get into in a moment, and there are hybrid seeds. Now, what's the difference? Well, hybrids and heirlooms really stem back more than 100 years. I hope I don't botch this whole history lesson here because I think it's really important. Back before big agriculture, when it was just a lot of family farms and generation after generation sowing the same seeds, they would package their seeds and pass them down through generations. Well, those particular seeds were numerous in variety in comparison to after the big ag movement took place. There were so many different varieties it would absolutely blow your mind. Well, when big ag comes in, they start using chemical bases. They start doing the hybrids, which are differently pollinated. They're actually two different DNAs put together to make a perfect tomato, much like the thing that you get at your supermarket. Well, heirloom seeds are not like that at all. Although they have the same, color and texture, these fruits are much more packed with vitamins. They have a long history of being the same fruit from the day that they were first cultivated in the ground. So we have so many different varieties out there. It's really crazy. I should stop and say that they also call them heritage as well. But there's also native heritage that you might be more familiar with, like squash and corn. Well, those seeds, even from back, the whole lie about Christopher Columbus, but that whole, first Thanksgiving, they brought corn. Well, that corn was cultivated from the same crop from many generations, and that is why they had it. Well, lucky for us, people have been hoarding those seeds and they've been cultivating purebred seeds for a very long time, and we can still get those now. I'm actually sitting right here in front of my remade, well, I don't know if it was a writing desk or if it was a dresser drawer, I'm not really sure, but over the beehive we're actually kind of working on remodeling this. But it gives me a really good entryway into telling you that, if you can believe it, there are seeds that exist now that we can grow today that were actually taken from King Tut's tomb. There are purple peas, and they actually exist, and you can really get those seeds online at Baker City or Baker Creek online. And so with that stated, the newer hybrids, let me go back to the subject. The newer hybrids are the things that you normally will find in a grocery store. So these things, are mass produced. They're exact same buy at the grocery store would be considered hybrids. And why that is because, well, they may be two different varieties mixed together to make the perfect tomato. They're not purebred. Purebreds like Heritage and Heirloom Seeds, well, they're pollinated by nature. Meaning that they aren't cross-contaminated with other varieties. It's just them on their own, and either they are pollinated by bees, by the wind, or hand-pollinated, but they're pollinated with the exact same breed as themselves so that they maintain that heritage variety. When you go over to the heirloom side, however, they could be crossbred with maybe 3 or 4 different kinds, or they could have been pollinated with a larger tomato and a smaller tomato to make a medium-sized tomato that's perfect for you and your hamburger at home. So today I want to show you guys some of the varieties of tomatoes that you can get in heirloom, and I prefer to get mine from seedsnow.com. And Seeds Now is one of the best banks on the market. Not only are they really inexpensive, but their variety would blow you away. And some of these I've never tried, I've never even seen. I learned some of them from Jess at Roots and Refuge, some from M.I. Gardner, I learned some from Baker Creek. But really what I love about this company is that they come with everything that you need when you buy seeds from them. You get your little potting pods, you get instructions, you even get Epsom salt on occasion. They always throw in free extras, which I love you guys for. And they also offer discounts, sometimes free shipping. Man, these guys are amazing. And what is super nice about that is that it always comes with a handwritten note. Every time. I absolutely love these guys. So let's get in a little bit about some of the varieties that they have. As I've said before, I have quite the addiction. This is only literally a handful of the tomato seeds that I actually have to grow this year, but these are the ones that I'm going to be sowing soon. I love tomatoes, but even more so I love little cherry tomatoes, little cherry bombs, and oh my god, they're to die for. You can just pick them off, eat them. It's so awesome. They're like little pieces of candy that you grew. So with that said, I really, really want you guys to go check out seedsnow.com. I'm going to put a link down below. So check that link out. It'll give you an automatic discount, and because we're a Seeds Now affiliate, it'll actually put a few seeds in our bank ourselves. So we would really appreciate the support. Go on over, and like I said, there's full color pictures, instructions. They send you full pictured instructions, and they have 24-hour service. I mean, you can't beat Seeds Now. Thank you guys so much for this. So let's get into my little hoard. Okay, I've got little egg tomatoes. They're little orange, tiny little tomatoes, and it's kind of hard to see, but I've got Gardener's Delight. These are also kind of a cherry tomato, but these just look bomb, and I think I saw this on M.I. Gardner, so thanks to you guys too. These are cherry blacks. These are actually little cherries, but they're black. But apparently they've got a really, really great flavor to them, and I can't wait to try those out. I think it's going to be awesome. I've got some black crim. These are actually kind of medium size, I think. To be honest, I really don't know. I'm a little excited to find out. Every day is an adventure with these guys, because I honestly don't know what is going to happen. I just know that I'm willing to give it a shot, and really, what's the worst that can happen? There was 99 cents a pack. People, you can't beat it, I'm telling you. These are actually a tomato heritage rainbow mix. So these are all different colors. I bet you didn't know that tomatoes come in 6, 7, 8 different colors. It's crazy. There's purple, black. There's almost one that's blue, yellow, orange. It's crazy when you start getting into the different varieties. These are little tiny Tims. These little tiny Tims actually come with a whole lot of flavor. They're super sweet. These are ones you definitely want to have in your garden. And now we're going to go with cherry pea purple. See what I'm saying? There's like so many different varieties, and you would never know that because Big Ag has taken away our ability to see the bigger variety. That's what's really nice about these heirlooms. These are things that you would probably never see unless maybe at a specific farmer's market that's going to cost you a fortune. Grow your own. Good Lord. Anyway, okay, so, and this is not even like a lot. This is literally just a handful. I've got some San Marzano, I think they are, and these are like teeny, teeny, tiny. Look at them, how cute they are. Oh my God. I can't wait to grow these, man. I mean, I'm going to have tomatoes for days. And then the last ones, I got some tigerellas. These are badass, man. These actually look like little tigers when you cut them. They're all like yellow and orange. I mean, that's what's really fun about an heirloom, is that there's such an abundance of variety for you to choose from there. Whereas the hybrids, yes, they are, just as good. They are, flavorful, but, you're going to get that same kind of commercial consistency across the board, and you're only going to be able to find maybe 3 or 4, like I said, unless you go to farmer's market. So I think that now that we understand organics, we understand what heirlooms are, and we're kind of, we kind of understand what hybrids are. I can't wait to get to sewing, man. I cannot wait. So that's why I'm going to do a few videos kind of back to back to back, get them rolled out, because I really got to start getting these things sewed. In our very next episode, I'd like to talk about doing this on a budget. Seeds on a budget, which is really hard to do, you think? Everybody keeps thinking that a garden is really expensive, but as I've told you before, you don't need money to have a garden. You really don't. And I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you how to not only get really good quality seeds, but get your first garden without really spending a whole lot. Or if you do want to spend a lot, how you can do that without breaking the bank. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I'm having a lot of fun putting these things together. I might be stumbling over my words, but I'm not really scripted, so scripts all appear. But I really appreciate you being here. My gratitude for you being here is so abundant. It's almost as abundant as my tomato habit. But, as we go along, I'm going to teach you guys about way more heirloom seeds because there's so much more out there. But today, don't forget to go check out my link down at seedsnow.com. Give us a thumbs up. Tell people about this. Share it. Tell me, what kind of questions do you have about your specific seeds so I can answer them in an upcoming episode, or so I can start doing some research myself and maybe you'll teach me something. That's what's really great about networking in the Magic Garden, because the more magic you put in, the more magic I put in. That's how Fantasia happens. But so like, subscribe, click that little bell down there, tell them that you want to know when the next video pops up. We really appreciate you being here today. If you want to get into the conversation, comment below or go to themagicgarden.online and become a member. It's free. You can teach somebody a little something about themselves. You can network with other people, and you can find yourself in your own creation. All right, guys, until next time, thanks.